You're only a what if away from great holidays. Book now with whatif.com. What if it's Aussie for travel? It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Good morning and welcome to the show. Oh my goodness, the show that we have planned for you today. We have so much going on. We've got a Blackout challenge to play for you. That's right. And it came down to me once again. What a massive surprise. They put a blindfold on me and took me out to a secret location in WA, revealed the blindfold, and you'll hear what happened next coming up after 7. Ben Cousins back in with Danny Shuey from 7's footy commentary team as well. And today is the next Ben-Prentice. You're going to hear Ben, the actor. And we have some incredible movies for him to do as well. He's going to do his Jerry Maguire. He's going to do his Braveheart. It is brilliant. It is hilarious. You will love it. And you will keep replaying it after we've aired it. That coming up after 8.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
All right, now we've had some incredible calls from a topic that, look, frankly, just a little bit of a heads up. It's a little bit gruesome. We've done Army Finger the last couple of days. We've been chasing calls on, when you've lost fingers and stuff like that, off the back of a Indian man who worked for his father-in-law. He was typing away, didn't want to do it anymore. So instead of saying, hey, don't want to be here, he's all anxious about it. He decided to chop his fingers off instead. Anyway, these are some of the calls that have come through so far.
So acrylic nails when I was younger, and I was moving some boxes around, and as I was lifting up a box, I clipped my nails and I felt this excruciating pain in my finger. And as I looked down, my real fingernail was still stuck to the acrylic, and it was literally like hanging. I could move it up and down on my finger.
Oh, yuck.
Okay.
I actually lost my little finger on my right hand in a clean-away bin, the big blue bins.
Oh.
Yeah, the lid came down and smashed it off completely.
Oh.
My uncle was a baker in Lismore.
Yeah.
And feeding the loaves of bread into this slicing machine, and he feeds it in the machine and loses the end of one of his fingers. Now that were a bit hard up for cash, and he got his compensation payout. And then about 6 months later, his crazy wife suggests to him, because we're doing renovations, maybe it might be a good idea to feed the other digit on the other hand into the machine. He pondered over and then decided to do it and gets his second payout. With his second payout, he ends up getting sacked anyway. But
he got the second pay. Got the payout.
A newly renovated house.
We could maybe put another floor on. If you could just go another digit, and that's going to.
So there you go. People losing fingers, and with Ben Cousins and Danny Shuey from 7's footy commentary team as well. Now, look, last one, I promise. Sort of. We had a message come through with something so hectic on this subject that we had to get her on to tell us more. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm going very well, mate. If to be honest, a little nervous. All I got told from our producers was, "Oh my God, you have to chat to this caller. She's got this incredible story about her husband, Andrea, Army Finger. What happened?"
All right. So my husband used to work with trucks back in the day when we lived over in Europe. So he was working on a truck in this dingy little garage with his dingy boss at the time. The whole truck cab was open, so front open. Husband's half in the truck, working on the engine, obviously. Keys were out of the steering, out of the lock.
Out of the ignition, yeah.
Out of the ignition, that's the word. But the boss, for some reason, don't know why, but he went up in the driver's seat and somehow, some reason, started the engine while my husband's hands were near the fan belt.
Oh, my God, Andrea.
One finger came completely off. I think another 2 were, hanging. He's obviously pain, screaming, blood everywhere.
Yeah.
The boss has grabbed my husband. They've got a towel, wrapped his hand up, and started driving straight away to the hospital. His mate is still at the garage, and so they're driving. They've called the hospital saying what's happened. They've asked, have you got the finger that fell off? They're like, no. So
it's not exactly the first reaction when your hand goes half missing, is it? Where are the fingers? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
they called his mate Warren, who's still at the garage. And they're like, can you please find the finger? They're like, found the finger. He's like, put in something wet and sterile.
Yeah.
The poor guy he couldn't he couldn't see anything. So the first thing that came to his mind was putting it in the wettest place he could think of, which was his mouth.
Oh, you are joking. What?
I'm not joking. This guy drove frantically to the hospital with amputated finger in his mouth for about 25 minutes. I think he said he broke the gear stick while he was driving. and he got to the hospital, to the emergency, found my hubby, found the doctor, spat the finger out and just vomited.
I don't even know what to say. I
know, right? It's he tells this story. This guy's still his best mate. They see each other maybe every 7 years But he was his best man at his wedding.
Because the thing, mate, I'd be making him my best man at every event for the rest of my life. Because the thing is, when you have something in your mouth for a little bit of time, your mouth starts filling up full of saliva. So he would have been drooling and dripping, then to run in the hospital and to be able to, he runs into the hospital. He's like, but I can't show you what's in my mouth. And then,
it was a very adventurous guy, Pete.
And now tell me, was it enough to save the finger?
It was.
No
Hubby
way.
had, they got it, they managed to stitch it all back on.
You know what? I have heard some stories on this show. It's what we're famous for, and that is right up there. If I had a board of top 10 best stories ever told on this show, that's sitting firmly at the top right now, mate. So,
I've got lots of them, Pete. So if you ever need more, let me know.
Yeah, well, let's make sure we stay in touch, right, Andrew? Because I want to hear more. And please pass on your best to hubby, all right? Thank you.
I will do, mate. I will.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Coming up inside the next 10 minutes, you're going to hear our latest Blackout challenge, which happened to me yet again. Although the one thing we do really need to talk about, producer Brooke, how are you feeling about almost having killed me that night?
Look, I apologise, Pete. I apologise.
You apologise. Oh, that's a long apology. It's a long apology. You almost roasted me alive.
I'm not sure I did apologise, but I will apologise now.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you ready for the audio coming up inside the next 10 minutes? I'm
actually scared I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah, good. All right, I'm not scared you're going to get in trouble. I think it's necessary.
Pete and Kimber's Throwback Thursday. Do you remember?
Throwback Thursday, where we love to look back on the amazing things that have happened on this show, because so many things have, and frankly, you've probably missed half of them, right? Now, the $500,000 mega cash prize draw for the MSWA Mega Home Lottery closes midnight tonight. Tickets are selling crazy fast. You can get your tickets now from mswalottery.com.au. Don't miss out. Over 90% sold, so we're almost there. However, you might remember that just a few weeks ago now, the Pete and Kimber Show were lucky enough to spend the entire week in the MSWA Mega Home Lottery house, right? Out there in Marbion on West Coast Highway. It was incredible. But it was quite the week, in particular for me, and the amount of things that you guys did to me. Let's Throwback Thursday to that week right now.
So what is it like to live in a $4.2 million mega home lottery house? Well, when MSWA came a-knocking, we just had to find out.
Overlooking the gorgeous Western Australian coast. It is incredible.
We couldn't get closer to the beach. I mean, there are worse places to be trapped.
First and foremost, Pete and Kimber had to decide where to sleep all week. So we let our sleep roulette wheel make those choices.
The garage!
The garage?
The scullery!
Where, though?
You're going to sleep in the elevator.
And quickly, Pete and Kimber made themselves comfortable, which often means one of them will be uncomfortable.
What is it?
Snake, get out.
How do you know that?
No, go away. Just please don't do this to me, please.
I'm not going to touch you with it.
No, please don't do this to me.
Has he eaten this morning?
Shut up.
And when snakes weren't enough, we took Pete to the roof of Optus Stadium to hang him over the edge.
He's basically edging backwards over the edge of the platform. Oh, God, he's leaning back.
Pete's revenge, sending Kimber and the captain of the Perth Wildcats, Jesse Wagstaff, to talk to the neighbours.
Sorry to trouble you.
My name's Jess Wagstaff. I'm with the Perth Wildcats. We're just living at the MS Home Lottery. We're just doing some baking and we're wondering if you had some brown sugar.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much.
Star.
But it wasn't all mean games and trauma. Living in a stunning beachfront home for an entire week can actually bring a group of people together, as evident by the personal messages left in the MSWA diary room.
I can't get over how much everybody talks during dinner time. Like, we're all sitting around having pizzas and I'll finish my entire pizza before anybody else has touched their pizza. The whole thing gone. Frankly, I don't know if I can stay here the rest of the week.
Okay, maybe the guys ought to just go back to torturing each other. How about we shove them on the nightly news without their knowledge?
The outlook for the rest of the week is mostly sunny, with a chance of Pete being a little bit pathetic when it comes to stunts that we're doing within this house.
I once kissed my cousin. This is ridiculous. Who wrote this?
And how about doing the show from a bath? An ice bath?
I was wrong that we do fit in the bath together.
We do.
And this is going to be really...
Oh, God. And after a long week in a beautiful multi-million-dollar home full of traumatic events, how better to settle scores and remind ourselves just how close to the ocean we are than a swim with some sharks and aqua.
I've looked at people in that tank and I've gone, geez, that'd be amazing to do. Now that it's here, frankly, I'm myself.
There was a point there where we had 3 sharks around us. 2 of them went directly below us. It was brilliant.
Yeah. In short, thank you, MSWA, for having us in your beautiful $4.2 million Marmion home for an entire week. We'll carry those fun and traumatic memories with us always.
Certainly will. Throwback Thursday to the week that we spent in the MSWA Mega Home Lottery. The 500k Mega Cash Prize draw closes at midnight tonight. Now, tickets are selling crazy fast. You can get your tickets now from mswalottery.com.au. Don't miss out. Over 90% sold. And a massive thank you once again to MSWA, who are doing amazing things. And if you want to see the pics and the vids, and if you missed any of the full audio from that time that we spent in the house, Pete and Kimber on socials and Pete and Kimber on the Listener app.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Journos Festival is here until this Saturday with world-class art, music and performance. Don't miss it. Check out the program at journalupfestival.com.au. Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins presents a Blackout Challenge.
Yeah, latest Blackout Challenge. All right, a Journos Festival special Blackout Challenge. So it was down to me once again. What a big surprise! But this was kind of an unusual one because usually the blindfold comes to us here at the studio. We get blindfolded, noise cancelling headphones get put on our heads as well, and then we're taken to a location. We have no idea what we're about to do until the blindfold comes off. However, producer Brooke rocked up to my house at 6 o'clock at night on Monday night to get me ready for it, handed me the blindfold at the front door, and then this is what happened next.
Now, I am not 100% sure we're in the right place.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make a difference to me, does it?
No.
Because I don't know where the hell we are.
Do you know where we are? Because you've got a really good sense of direction.
If I had to have a bit of a guess, judging on how long we were driving for, is it Balcatta? It's not Balcatta, is it? Erindale Road, Balcatta? Yeah, Balcatta. Yeah, I'd say we'd be around Balcatta.
No, you're dead wrong. So I'm going to find somewhere to put you, just so I can go and make sure that
we're in the right place.
We're in the right place. Actually, I might even leave you in the car. That's a great idea. I'm going to leave you in the car. I'll be back. Stay there.
Okay, hang on. I hear birds. I reckon we're at some park. That'd have to be it. Because Brooke doesn't know where she is, roughly, and I can hear birds. And so we're definitely at some park or something with trees. I hope this isn't some bloody PT session or some crap like that. I've just had curry.
All right, we'll be there soon. Okay, bye.
Oh my God, I heard a female voice and I heard that we're in the wrong car park.
We're in the wrong car park. Well, we'll figure it out.
Come on, man. It was a 38-degree day today.
Let's you in a car.
You can get arrested for this.
I didn't even crack a window for you.
Yeah, I know. You guys really couldn't give a shit about me. I'm just entertainment for all of you.
Now that I'm here, though, it looks familiar.
You know what's interesting? Like, even you driving around the way you're driving around, already my guts are starting to feel sick.
Oh, sorry.
Do I need to take my stuff out of my pants?
Yeah. Leave everything in the car.
Oh, no. It is a bloody session. Did you bring water?
What's that?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
We're at a rec centre.
We're not at a rec centre.
Yes, we are. I can hear yelling. And I can also smell, like, canteen food. Christ's sake, it is a rec centre. We're going to introduce you to your new what? Brooke, what have you guys thrown me in?
Your new choreographer is full of paint.
Jesus Christ. Yes?
Turn around.
Okay.
Take off your mask. And I hope you're okay to run. This is an 80s jazz ballet dance class on a Monday night.
I just need you to know I had a curry before I came here. So whatever happens next, I'm sorry. Okay, right.
Let's warm up. Now, look, producer Brooke, be completely honest. As soon as that music hit, right, because you saw the nerves on my face, but as soon as the music hit, what happened? You tell them what happened.
It was like Sasha Fierce embodied your entire body and you nailed it. I thought you were amazing.
I absolutely nailed it. Thank you so much. I don't know what it was, but you're exactly right. It just overtook me. And we've got a little bit of audio here of me actually taking the dance class, and that's what I had to do. I had to show them all what was happening because we were at Warwick Rec Centre where a dance troupe was rehearsing for the Journos Festival. This is a little bit of how it went.
Okay, I want this. And now this. And now go like this. And jazz hand. Okay, a few steps this way. And now a few steps this way. And now a few steps this way. A few steps this way. Okay, and drop. Arms out. Arms up. That curry's coming up. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Don't steal my moves, they're copywritten.
They are actually copywritten. I was prepared for that. I want you all to know that. By the way, a massive thank you to the Journos Festival who organised that. They're here until this Saturday with world-class art, music and performance. Don't miss it. You can check out the program at journosfestival.com.au and you can check out the videos from that right now on the Pete and Kimber socials. We've just uploaded them if you want to go and have yourself a good laugh for the morning.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Danny Shuey in for Kimber today, and Benny, just a pretty stock standard kind of introduction for you today, all right, because we've got other things to do.
And the Academy Award for Best AFL Premiership Brownlow-winning footballer turned media personality turned ballroom dancing extraordinaire turned political commentator to join the Pete and Kimber show in 2025 goes to Ben Cousins.
Oh, my God, yes, fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Yes,
How are you today, Ben?
Very good. Team, how are we?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're flying, aren't we, Pete?
Yeah, we are absolutely flying.
Flying,
Yeah,
airborne.
flying.
Airborne.
Yeah, no, airborne, mate. And I'm up in the sky and I'm sitting in my seat and I'm looking on my iPad and I'm like, oh, God, I'd love to see a movie featuring Ben Cousins. Oh boy.
What would you sort of, if you were in a film, what would your character style be, do you think? Would you be saving the day? Would you be the hopeless romantic? Would you be, don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
CIA agent?
Sure. Yeah.
It is one of those things you look at and it goes through your head at times, how hard could it be? But I think it's something that would be very hard.
I'm Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, I reckon.
Really? Yeah,
Nah, not at all. I'm definitely Bridget Jones in Bridget Jones's Diary with the Grundies and, you know, the floppy bras.
Yeah, the floppy bras. Well, look, I'm glad that you've brought this up, mate. So we're going to get you into the headspace of this.
It's time for Mr. Cousins to get some Benjication. Will he become a Bengineer or a master of Benomics? Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins presents the Ben-Prentice.
Because as part of your Ben-Prentice today, you are going to be an actor.
No.
Yes, you are. After 8 o'clock, here's the big scenes.
Oh, what?
All right, so we've got some belters here too. Jerry Maguire. All right.
No.
Classic Tom Cruise.
You're a self-confessed movie buff.
I do like, well, who doesn't like
So we are high expectation that this is going to be incredible.
Huge.
You could have sent me to a movie and I could have critiqued it. That would have been
Ooh, write that on
easier.
the list, Pete.
I'm not writing that on a list. It sounds boring as batshit. Are you going to do a bit of Braveheart? All right, channel your Mel Gibson.
I love Braveheart.
Yeah?
I love
Do you
it.
really?
I really enjoy it.
That in particular, please tell me. I hope it's that part where he's addressing everybody, getting them pumped up.
I do love the music,
Yeah?
you know, from Braveheart, and I did think about it the other day because I was at a function and a team of guys on the bagpipes from Rockingham, I think they were playing at the function. It was it reminded me of that.
Good. All right, get there. Channel that.
Channel
Because you'll need it after 8 o'clock this morning.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Today, I've got a little something special for our next Junior Journos set, guys. You ready? All right, here we go, Ben. Deep breath, mate. I know you recognise this. Arms are up, all right? So the last time... This is great because what we're finding
You should have
out...
told me. I would have done the dramatic entrance.
and everything.
Can we get you out of the studio? Come back in, please.
So this is Kurt Angle from the WWE. This is his entrance music. We found out that you're a massive Kurt Angle fan.
And it's your nickname.
Well, it is
Angle.
my nickname.
Right?
Angle.
Which
Angle.
this is great. This is these Junior Journos are giving these questions that are finding out stuff. So let's find out some more, all right? So this is from Van. Let's have a listen to Van.
Hey Ben, what's the best sledge you've ever given or received while playing football?
Best sledge.
Best sledge, Benny. Given or received?
Oh, this is tough. I've so many.
It's not one of those, that's what your mum said, is it? You know?
Oh, I'm trying to think. It's
Well, who was the best sledger? Like, whether it be in your team or somebody that you played against, who was always good and quick with the mouth?
The guys that were good at it were the ones that you believed, you know, the ones that were a touch either crazy or, they would, they weren't just sort of telling you, know, because with footy these days, it's almost the safest 2 hours that you have all week, because blokes can't hit you like they say they're going to.
Yeah.
It's just, and if they do, they get 6 or 8 weeks. So I used to, but you did come across a few that had that look in their eye, and you knew that they would take a shot if they got one. you know.
Well, actually, Ben, I know one of your best sledges that you've delivered to someone else. Good friend of mine, Nick Natanui, he did an interview on Backchat and the podcast, and he spoke about once he received his number 9 jumper, he went out for the first centre bounce of the match and must have walked past Cuzzy on the boundary because, you do.
I was in the middle of the ground.
Hang on, I'm telling the story one second. And Cuzzy said to him, "Take my jumper off, mate."
I'll just never forget. Cause he's like, take my jumper off, mate. Like, he said that to me, and that killed me. I was like, oh.
Did he say it with a smirk, or did he say it?
Yeah, I didn't know. I think I was just so overwhelmed. You got one of the legends or one of my idols growing up telling me to take his jumper off. And I'm like, oh man, we better win. We lost.
Hang on, so you yelled it from the seat?
So I was playing. So we were playing. So I was playing for Richmond. So he was getting ready for the ruck knock, the start of the game. And I just said, be a little bit careful. I said, my version of it said, just be a touch careful, mate. It can end in tears, that jumper. But it didn't take long for him to make it his own, didn't it? So
no,
we love Nick Nat. What a champion.
All right, so we've got another question here.
Hey Ben, what's the strangest things you've ever eaten?
Strangest things you've ever eaten?
Strangest things I have ever eaten.
Have you ever had some escargot?
I think I have.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had
thoughts?
that.
A bit like a buttery mushroom, is it?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I thought you were a hunter-gatherer these days.
Yeah, I've had a bit of I think I've had crocodile and what else did I have? Turtle.
No kidding.
Turtle?
Turtle?
Are you joking?
Turtle.
Where would you be served turtle?
Oh, this is with the Indigenous boys up there.
Yeah, so they're allowed to catch turtle. I know that's a fact. Like, they're allowed to catch some of the species around that the rest of us aren't, for good, genuine reasons. But what was turtle like?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bit like chicken.
It tasted, but everybody says it tastes like chicken. Everybody says it all tastes like chicken.
But different, yeah.
And what part of the turtle were you eating?
I'm not exactly sure.
No?
Yeah.
When they serve it to you, does it...
Better you don't find out, Ben. You could have been stitched up.
Stitch up for sure, it sounds like.
Guess what? It was chicken.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Pete and Kimber's Yay or Nay.
Hello, producer Rami.
Hello, I've got a yay and nay here for Danny Shuey and Ben Cousins. Are we ready to go?
Oh, we are, always.
First one, you got to answer truthfully. I'll give you that little improviso, okay? accidentally forgetting to scan some items at the self-serve checkout.
3, 2, 1.
Nay.
Well done, guys.
Oh, come on. Have you done that, Rami?
I have never, and because I will never be able to live with myself in terms of I get so anxious at the thought of it. But apparently it happens a lot more than you think.
But I will eat produce. I will, I'm always grabbing a grape. I will never never buy grapes without at least trying one.
So you try before you buy.
You don't wash your fruit before you eat it.
Not the ones I eat on site.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. I do that with boxes of cereal.
I will always eat a grape.
You're willing to go on the record and say that you reduce the weight of the fruit you're paying for by eating around. Yeah, do you know?
And there
it's actually a great idea.
On occasion too, which I'm not happy. I don't like doing it, but if they're not great grapes, I won't get them. I'm not going to taste the grape and go, geez,
that is so off.
And I don't feel great about that because usually I feel better about the fact that I'm going to buy grapes.
If I knew...
They're getting my good business.
His work is down his head.
If I knew someone had tampered with the grapes, taste tested the grapes before I bought the grapes...
Yeah. I see it all the time, though.
Really?
Yeah, I see it all the time.
I only touch the ones...
Which ones, Benny?
I'm eating.
God. All right, next one.
Okay.
Next one. Influencers.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Yeah. Are we influenced by the things they're influencing us with?
Quite often, yeah. I'll be honest, quite often. If it's the right people influencing a product, you genuinely trust in what they're doing.
Have you bought or done something because you've seen an influencer do it?
Yeah, absolutely. I invested in an Oz tent.
An Oz tent?
So my tent sleeps 10 people. It's one of the best investments I've made, and that was off the back of someone endorsing it. And I can say 100% it's amazing product.
Yeah, just make sure you use code Danny at the checkout for 10% off.
Hashtag ad.
That wasn't it. That was not. That was not a. No, that wasn't dodgy.
Plug. Yeah, a little asterisk. Yeah,
symbol or something.
Just tick the box. It's got a picture of Danny's face there. And you tick the little box.
Actually, if you want one, Ben, I'll give you the details.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
It's time for Mr. Cousins to get some Benjication. Will he become a Bengineer or a master of Benomics? Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins presents the Ben-Prentice.
Missed any of it, you can catch up on the Pete and Kimber podcast on Listener. You can also check out the socials on Instagram and Facebook. Today is the Ben-Prentice with all the jobs we're putting Benny through. Today he is an actor, Danny. An actor.
An actor. Would you ever consider an agent, Ben?
No. No. Come on, I'm just trying to get in.
I've jumped ahead. He needs to audition for any type of role or even to get an agent, really. You've got to show what you've got, don't you, Ben?
You do have to show what you've got, right? And the auditions are brutal. Like, you aren't even getting in an audition what we're giving you today. Because what we're going to do, we've got 3 massive scenes from 3 of the biggest movies to have ever come out to the cinema. Stuff that you've seen before. I'm going to play you the audio of this scene.
Maybe we'll do
and then we're going to watch you absolutely butcher it.
Mate, you'll be fine. You'll be great. You're going to love it.
All right.
So the first one is the You Had Me at Hello scene from Jerry Maguire. All right? You're playing Tom Cruise. All right. Now, Danny, I need you to be Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, I'm going to play you the scene. Here we go. Have a listen to this.
Wasn't nearly close to being in the same vicinity as complete. Because I couldn't share it with you. I couldn't hear your voice or laugh about it with you. I miss my wife. We live in a cynical world. A cynical world. And we work in a business of tough competitors. I love you. You complete me. And I just had...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello. You had me at hello.
Isn't that beautiful, man? It's beautiful.
Come on, Ben.
Channel your Tom Cruise.
But it wasn't complete. It wasn't nearly close to being in the same vicinity as complete. Because I couldn't share it with you.
Danny, don't laugh.
I couldn't hear your voice or laugh about it with you. I miss my wife. We live in a cynical world. A cynical world. And we work in a business of tough competitors. I love you. You complete me.
And
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello.
Oh, well done, you guys. That was stunning. No, it was great. Even the little American accent every now and again that you'd pop on a couple of the words.
He did.
It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
The amount of energy it took you to not stumble on a word just then was sensational. Well done.
I don't want to hear that ever.
You don't
It's all
have
right.
to. That's okay.
Move on from the love.
Fight, and you may die. I love this scene. Play this for me.
I'll play this scene for you. So this
Run,
is...
and you'll live.
This is Braveheart. This is Braveheart. All right. So
He likes all the... He loves Braveheart. It's like...
okay, let's hear the scene.
Time and space from that last one.
Here we go. Here's the scene.
Aye. Fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
One of the greatest scenes of all time. I'm not going to do it justice, but I...
Do it justice.
I love that
This is an
scene.
audition.
Yep.
Ben-Prentice.
All right, mate, come on.
I'm going to watch this movie.
Give it
today.
up. Let's go. All right, just imagine. Okay, we're there. We're standing in front of. We've got the war paint on.
Fight, you mean?
Take a sip of water, mate. That's all right.
leave
Take
me
your
alone.
time. No worries. All right.
Am I get the music or not?
No.
No, mate, just do your bloody audition.
Oh, come on.
Why are you being a diva? We've asked you to read a line from a movie. We can't take the words out of the movie. Like we can't just get them. Just give him some Galliant kind of like.
Hang on. I think I've got something here for you.
Mate, if this was a real audition,
This is where the horse would come in handy.
Yeah, here.
Fight, and you may die. Run, and you'll live, at least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now. Would you be willing to trade all those days for that?
go from would you be willing?
Would you be willing to trade all those days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
Yes! Well done, we got there!
All right, so that's our latest Ben-Prentice with Ben Cousins and Danny Shuey from Seven's footy commentary team. Now, we had one more scene to do with Ben, and believe it or not, it was actually this scene that freaked Ben out the most.
Now, this next one, I don't know this one.
Ben,
You don't
yes,
know this
you
one?
do.
You'll
know it.
No.
Yes, you will.
Listen.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
It's time for Mr. Cousins to get some Benjication. Will he become a Bengineer or a master of Benomics? Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins presents the Ben-Prentice.
He's bending over backwards for us with this one and taking it on the chin. He is really, honestly. We've made him a hairdresser. He's been a tattoo artist. He opened Ben's Beauty and Bleaching Clinic to do some waxing. He's been a personal trainer, but today, his most nerve-wracking job yet, he's an actor. Now, he's taken on some big parts so far. Jerry Maguire as Tom Cruise. He took on Mel Gibson in Braveheart. If you want to hear those, by the way, we will pop them on the Pete and Kimber podcast. Just check it out on Listener. And also, we have the socials on Pete and Kimber on the Instagram and Facebook. Here, the final one, we got him to do a bit of Scary Movie, but it didn't go all to plan because he had no idea what this was. Take a listen.
You
don't know this one?
do.
Once he plays it, you'll know it.
You'll
know it.
No.
Yes, you will.
What? Listen, what? You'll know it.
Here we go. Have a listen to this.
Yo.
Hello, Shorty. What are you doing?
Nothing. Sitting here watching the game.
Are you all alone?
What's up? What's
What the? Who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. What's up?
What's up?
Yo, Duque, pick up the phone.
Yo.
What's up?
Have you never seen Scary Movie?
Maybe I've seen it, but it doesn't register.
Okay.
Did you get the gist anyway?
Yeah, it's pretty
So what
straightforward.
am I saying? Hello?
Yeah, you can start with hello.
Play it again because I got no idea.
No.
What's it say?
Wait.
Hello?
I'm jumping in here.
I'm just going to say
Ben,
hello.
we're not.
What's up? I can do that.
Ben, okay, just for everyone listening, right? This has got out of control. Everyone. I didn't think you were going to be so.
What year was this?
Ben, just can we? Okay, everyone.
Late 90s, early 00s, something like that.
I'm
Strip
stripping
it back.
things right back. So Scary Movie, that was this audio we just heard. On the script here, it's got Ben, Pete, Danny, Pete, Danny. Okay, so we're all going to do a line each to help you out with this part.
Yeah.
Don't read where it says Pete, just where it says Ben. All right, let's have a crack at it. We're not even going to listen to the audio again. Go.
Right, you good? Okay, ready? Now I'm going to have the phone. I even got the phone ready. Here it
Here
comes.
we go.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, the phone kept ringing. Sorry, the phone kept ringing.
Okay,
But
we
what's
go
up?
two
I'm never
rings.
going to do it like
Here
that
we
again.
go. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hello?
What's up?
What's up?
Yo, Danny, pick up the phone.
Yo.
What's up?
Well done, mate. Well done.
Oh gosh, we can't say what's up like that. Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Benny. There's a big one. That was a big one.
Be honest with you, I promise we will never get you to do the Jerry Maguire one ever again. That was the worst radio.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. You can't miss Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. And you can't miss with whatif.com. With loads of accommodation options plus flights, car hire and things to do. Book your trip at whatif.com or download the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?